Another DIY episode!
We're Nikki and Harry, and in 2023 we renovated this neglected 3-bed semi-detached house which we bought at auction 8 months ago for just £175,000. In true Gen Z nature, we threw ourselves right in the deep end, DIYing this house on a strict 30k budget, with little to no building experience. The minimal experience we do have is in the few camper vans we converted over the last couple years.
Now, we seem to be talking in the past tense when we said we've renovated this house, but actually, we're not done yet. Last video, you saw us drywall and plaster the outhouse cum office, install our own carpets, and improve the curb appeal. This video is our final instalment before the Christmas holidays.
And of 2023.
So it's time to get festive, get this outhouse looking a little more livable, and nestle into even more upcycling projects.
So grab a cup of tea, a gingerbread man, and sit back and watch us work our bums off. Good morning.
So today is all about this outhouse project. If you were here last episode, you would know that we're turning this outhouse into a work from home office space, which is hopefully going to look a little bit something like this.
Last episode you would have seen Harry plastering this bad boy, and now it is time to fill it, paint it and make it ready for our DIY kitchen office units.
But first, a whole lot of sanding to make my plastering somewhat even and flat.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
First job, empty the outhouse of all of our crap. Job 1 complete. Is it leaking?
It's leaked all over the pantry floor.
No, it hasn't.
For those that don't know where this space actually is, it is directly behind our house, and you can see it from the windows in our kitchen. Now, we briefly mentioned earlier that our plans for this house is to make it an at-home office. Not only thinking about ourselves now, as Harry loves the idea of a man cave, but also for if and when we sell this property, we reckon having an outhouse will really appeal to many buyers, and it might even add a little bit of value.
It's only 4 meters squared in area, so our design plans for this space are relatively simple. Just kind of wanting to install a long work desk across the back with some open shelving above it. Last episode you helped us decide on the colour for these office units, and the vast majority of you went with cornflower blue, as you thought it would kind of keep it lighter in area because it's such a small space.
Which is so true.
So thanks for all your comments and helping us out. Being over our £30,000 budget at this point, every single thing we buy feels like a huge strain on our bank account. So bargains are vital.
And by the way, if you do want us to do a whole cost breakdown of the whole renovation, then we've kept every single thing we've spent in a spreadsheet, and we are more than happy to share it with you guys. Anyway, let's get back to talking about how skint we are and how we still continue to renovate with basically nothing left.
I've got nothing left! Now, Facebook Marketplace can only get you so far with bargains when you're in the sticks. So we found our new favourite hobby of buying and upcycling furniture from auction. Lots of you have been Instagram messaging us, asking us where we found this auction. Now, we used a site called The Sale Room to find our local auction house, and ours was actually one called Clark & Simpson at Campsie Ash. So if you're local, get yourself down there.
And because of this auction, we have done so many upcycling projects. You would have seen the chest of drawers we did a couple weeks ago. We did the bedside tables last episode, and we've also got other things that don't need to be upcycled. So we've got this coffee table, which by the way was only £4, and we've got these dining table chairs, which cost I think £3 or £4 each, and we can upcycle the pillows on them to match our interior.
What a bargain.
So many bargains to be had.
Speaking of upcycling though, we've got another little project up our sleeves to add some storage to this third bedroom.
Right, it is time to upcycle another chest of drawers. Harry's mum was about to sell this. I found it at her house and she was like, do you want it? And I was like, yes please, because I think it would fit perfectly in the third bedroom here, right next to the window. And I'm actually going for Overtly Olive this time by Deluxe. So let's just get this thing upcycled. Time to install these cup handles again. Same ones as last time when I did this chest of drawers a few weeks ago, and I've decided that they were so nice I'm going to do them again this time. So let's go. Okay, I've just contradicted myself because I saw these old ones that were originally on here, these knobs, and I thought they actually look quite nice because they do match the top quite well. So I'd love you guys to vote in the comment section down below. Do you prefer the cup handles or the originals? I just thought, because I'm unsure, I don't want to put a cup handle on and make 2 extra holes here. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think.
This bedroom, as well as others upstairs, still have a lot of dressing to do to really give it the aesthetic feel we want. But it's a step in the right direction with these drawers. Anyway, time for some dinner after a good day's work.
Oh my god, it is freezing.
So cold, I've got purple lips.
On a note of coldness as well, we've been having some good meals recently to keep us hella warm, so let's tell you about them.
We have been receiving HelloFresh's boxes, which come in the post in this gorgeous cardboard box, and we want to tell you why we've been loving them at the moment.
Now, if you've been watching our channel for a while now, you might know that we are kindly sponsored by HelloFresh, but this time of season, it is just the best sponsorship and partnership we could have because it saves us going out on them chilly grocery runs and means we can just stay wrapped up warm indoors.
I don't know if you guys are noticing this, but it's getting dark at like 4 PM here in Suffolk. It is freezing and it is so dark. So it's so nice for us to get into that cooking mood and whip up some good meals.
We were talking about how important budgeting is earlier in this renovation, but it's also important to budget for your meals. And HelloFresh is just kind of like this value for money godsend that just saves you money, saves you time.
And keeps you healthy as well.
As you can see, there are so many meals to choose from, with actually over 44 recipes every week. These can be as cheap as £3.15 per portion, and this is before the discount code that we're going to share with you.
And our discount code is NH2023, and that will get you 60% off your first box and then 25% off for the next 2 months.
Speaking of discount codes, they've actually got another promotion on at the moment, a festive promotion, which you can get 30% off using the code down below or on the screen now for this like festive turkey box. Why not get festive, you know?
It looks amazing. I think we will be getting that, won't we?
We will. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Ho ho.
Ho ho ho. Most of the initial painting is now complete. Don't know if you remember last episode, but we mentioned we were going to clad this wall behind us, behind the desk area, to kind of make it like a feature wall. So we're going to get on doing a bit of cutting and cladding now.
So for this little mini project, we have to be very money conscious. So there are a few options that we can do with the flooring, but before we get into that, I just need to give it a little measure up. And then we've got 1.91. When I say there's different costs for flooring, let's outline them right now, because there's always a cost associated with anything we renovate in this house. And at the moment, we are going for the cheapest options.
So, option 1 for flooring is to buy this new laminate flooring from Wix. Now, their cheapest laminate flooring is about £15 per square metre, and to cover the outhouse, we'd need something like 3 packs. So that would be £66.60 overall. The benefit of this option is that we've got leftover underlay from when we laid our carpet upstairs, so that would be completely free and would even out the wonky floor in the outhouse.
Option 2 is to use the leftover LVT flooring that we used for our ground floor in the house. Firstly, this is risky as there might not even be enough. And secondly, this LVT is made from a pretty thin and flexible material, meaning we would definitely need a subfloor and an underlay would not cut it. So it's just a numbers game at this point. How much is a subfloor going to be in option 2 compared to buying new laminate flooring in option 1?
The quick answer to that is it's cheaper. Our local timber merchant can sell a 6mm plywood to cover the floor out there for just £35.54. And with leftover dot and dab, we can adhesive these down for pretty much free. Every single decision we make at this stage has calculations like this involved, and to be honest, it is knackering. When you're low on budget and every penny that you're spending is coming out of your pocket, it's not ideal. So anyway, let's just lay our cost-effective flooring. Subfloor time, let's go.
The outhouse is really coming along now, and we're super happy with the progress so far. Whilst we eagerly wait for our DIY kitchen's delivery, we might as well use this time to prepare some finishing touches that will really elevate this office.
Although Harry gave his plastering a 10 out of 10 effort, his edging and corners are a little bit shabby to say the least.
Hey!
So some country cottage faux beams are just what this room needs. Buying cheap timbers and giving them a stain took us no time at all, but should really be a saving grace for this room.
If you're a day one watcher, then you would remember the awful state of this staircase. Since then, we've given it a lick of paint, a good panel, and we've done a few things to make it a bit more homely.
Now, we're constantly adding these aesthetic little touches to turn this house into a home. So let's just crack on and show you some more touch-ups.
I've mentioned last episode that we've got a whole lot of snags to complete on this house. So categorising these snags into rooms on big bits of cardboard seemed like the thing to do. In the past, we've been really nosy as to what ends up on people's snag lists. And our snags are extremely varied. Some will take just 5 minutes, like sealing around a window, whilst others could take up to a couple days to complete, like installing some sliding wardrobe doors.
These last few things are crucial in the finish of the house, and admittedly, some jobs have been done sloppily at the time. So now it's time to clean up that rough work and get that finish as high as possible. A prime example of this was the cutting around this socket on the previously installed skirting board, which just wasn't going to meet our high standard of finish. So it's time to fix some small jobs like that and get this snag list underway.
Our last video of 2023, we thought it would be fitting to talk to you about our plans for 2024. Hopefully we'll be finishing off this house and we'll be popping out videos about the house tour, about the house cost breakdown and about the kitchen breakdown in full detail.
In the long run, we've got some very exciting plans for 2024 which we really cannot wait to share with you guys. But we're wondering, can you guys guess what we're going to be getting up to in 2024 down in the comments below? And also let us know what your plans and goals are for 2024. We'd love to know.
2023 has been a crazy year for us, buying a new house, taking you all along with us on our renovation journey, and also finding out what makes us really happy.
We've learned more in this last year getting our hands dirty than, to be honest, we did for the whole 3 years we were at university. We can't thank you enough for coming on this journey so far with us. And we wish you the best start to 2024 possible. And a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, guys, and we will see you in the new year.
Please remember to like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below what your goals and aims are for 2024.
See you next year.
See you in a bit.